you were able to go to the Zoom and some of you were not able to go to the Zoom. So I have some extras here, so I thought maybe we could make them together if you missed it. First, let's make this card with the star on it. It's probably in an envelope with a red star in your packet. And this one's kind of fun because it's a pop-up. So let's start by putting this paper down first. And it might be red, it might have stripes, they're all a little different. Oh, this pack has a red, so I'm going to tape this down. I'll put tape in each corner and maybe the middle here too, so we don't have any gaps. I like to be a little careful when I line it up so that I have a nice even margin all the way around on the edge. Okay. Next, we can layer up those stars. Big to little. So I'll probably put tape down on the white and then in the corners a little dab of glue and do the same with the red. Just going to put a little dot of glue in each corner. I'll add the red in the center. And when you have that together, you can put it on the front of your card. And the only thing we had to be careful of here was making sure it would still fit in your envelope, because you want the envelope to close around it. So it's good to just grab the envelope and use it as a measure. I think I'll put it right here because then I know that'll fit just fine. So then I'll just put adhesive on the bottom part of this star. And I'm checking it and it all still fits in the envelope, so I'm happy with that. And then on the inside, you'll find two triangles that fit on the inside of this fold here. And you'll see there's definitely a right way to put these in, because if I reverse these, this triangle wouldn't fit on the bottom at all. So just line those up and then you can adhere those. I'm going to put a little glue in the corners too because it's just too small for tape. Okay, got one done, and I'll put the other one below. Okay. Then if you also look in your envelope, you're going to have one star that's kind of a different shape, a little wonky. And you can put this inside the card, so there's a little pop-up. It doesn't really matter if it goes over or whatever, because it's just going to fold right up inside the card. So put that where you'd like, maybe on the edge of the fold. I'm going to put mine on the bottom and then let it go over the edge a little bit. I think it's kind of fun. I'm just using tape in the bottom corner of two of the beams of the star. Just like that. Just put glue on the very bottom so it'll open and be a little surprise. There's a star inside that's kind of like a watermark. You can write your message right over that if you like. Back stamp of some other stars. So we've got one done. Okay, next let's do this cupcake card. So we're going to start this one by putting down your dark blue paper on the front of the card. You know it's the front because on the back there's going to be a punch out of a flag or a little watermark back there. So let's adhere this. Okay. Now we're going to put our cupcake wrapper down. And you want to kind of put it at the bottom of the card so we have room for everything. Kind of center that and just put it down in the middle. I'm using tape here. Okay, the next thing we want to do is put on our frosting. So just layer that over the top. I put a little tape over the top here, and we're going to put our little red piece over that, but I just didn't want it to come loose because it kind of is a good guide when we get to that part. So go ahead and put your frosting on your cupcake. And then we will take that red piece and use the guides to put that right on the front of our cupcake. I think I'm going to do a little tape in the middle and then glue on both ends, just a tiny bit. All right. When you're happy with that, you can put your rocket in the top. I kind of put it in at an angle so it kind of fits and looks like it's ready to go off. So I'm going to probably use glue to keep that down, just the bottom part of it, the rocket part. Okay, when you're happy with that, on the inside you can put a star And then you should have a choice of, you can either put in the middle of the star, just for you or happy birthday. So it'll go inside your card like this. Put the red star down and then whichever greeting you choose. I do feel like you really can't have too many birthday cards sometimes. It's just always nice to have a little stash of them and get one together quick if you need to. All right, so I put tape inside, and I'm going to put a little glue in each point. Less is more on the glue, so it doesn't squeeze out the sides or anything. Okay, I think I'm going to put the just for you on this one. You have just enough room to write a little message or sign it or whatever you might need to do. Okay, next we have the Captain America card. This one is fun to make. So you're going to put down your blue piece of paper on top of the white. So let's do that. Little tape in each corner. And then you're going to start with the largest size circle and probably put tape around the edges just to make sure that stays down. Kind of near the top of the card so that we have room for happy birthday on the bottom. Once you have that done, you're going to have a white circle to go down next, and then a smaller red circle, and then a blue circle, and a white star. So go ahead and adhere those. And when you're finished with that, you should have a red piece of paper and a white piece of paper that fits just inside of that. So go ahead and adhere those, and you're going to put the blue birthday down with glue, just a little bit of glue on the ends of those letters. And you can glue that down. And then above that, you should have a happy, just the word happy. And you want to do the same thing there, just put a little glue, tiny bit in the corners of those letters, every single letter, and put that right over the top of birthday. So you have a nice contrast there. And also in your bag, you might find a little diamond with some adhesive attached. That can be an I for birthday. You can see that. We'll dot our I with a diamond. Inside, you might have a message that says, "Let's celebrate you," and some are stamped, "Wishing you all the best." So whatever you ended up with. Okay, and the last card we're going to make today is this window card. So here again, the first thing you're going to do is put down the blue piece with adhesive in the corners. And then take your window and you're going to put your curtain in there. So I did the stripes on the top and the stars on the bottom. The paper should be cut just to the right size, but you're going to put it on the back of your window. And it's a little tricky to tape down because you just want to keep it above the pane. So go ahead and take your time to just really put those in there so it looks right on the front. And when you're happy with that, you can adhere the window. Doesn't matter how much tape you have on the back of this to make the paper stay nice. And just adhere the window in the middle of the card. Then you'll find in your envelope a window sill that you can put on the front and a red swag to glue down. Just use a little bit of glue all the way across there. And then finally, there should be some bit of ornamentation to put. You might have a wreath like this one or a star. Some of them had a shiny red gem, and there's some adhesive to put that right at the top of the window. And this one said inside the world is better because of you. Be a nice card for a veteran or someone else in your life. Okay, I think that's it. I hope you like the cards that we made this time. Next time we're going to be making cards using kites and ice cream and butterflies and flowers. Real summertime cards coming up. So hope to see you then. Take care.